Praise King Jesus, the great evening. My name is Kisa Jeremiah, right from LUCC, but today I'll be reaching you on Jesus Foundation Station. This great evening, I'm here with a blessed and anointed servant of the Most High God that is going to be sharing and introducing herself to us so that we can get to know much about her. But all in all, allow me call upon everybody watching us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, any page, media page. You find us, please do subscribe, forward, so that this message may reach as many people as possible. Mama, praise King Jesus.
Yes,
I'm blessed to meet you. Some would like to know who is this blessed, beautiful lady before them today.
my name's Abok Elizabeth Malhi.
Wow.
Yeah, Abok is for my husband, and he is my maiden name, and Elizabeth.
Okay. So we have had sort of take a little, but as you know, my program here kanisa, how the foundation of the church. No nakulwalero ngetuline mchala boka tuyanjulide katumanye naye ekanisa emusanga omuntu ali yagala okutegeera ki ekikugatta n'ekkanisa.
Ekingatta n'ekkanisa Kristo yennyini yangatta n'ekkanisa kubanga ekisookera ddala yanjagala nange nemwagala naye neesigisa omulimu guno ogw'obuweereza era nga omulimu guno ngwenyumirizaamu ngwagala nnyo kubanga kimanyi nti kyekyo kyensobola kuwa Kristo.
Omuntu akola omulundi ogusooka yanjagadde okumanya mu buweereza obuweereza ngaani era buweereza ki omuntu bayinza okusisinkana era ewa.
Nze senior pastor in this ministry. I'm blessed with the word. I'm a teacher of the word. Yes. I'm found here. This place is called Wantai. Found in Namataba, Mukono, Uganda. That's where we are.
Wow. The name of the church is
Jesus Foundation Ministry.
Jesus Foundation Ministry.
Yes.
And you are the founder of Jesus Foundation Ministry.
I cannot say so because I was given the ministry. Someone else was called.
Wow. Amusumba wulira to mulundi gw'okwasooka nga bagamba nti kyala Abok yagenda okufuuka senior pastor oba yeetise omulimu gw'obuweereza bwa Jesus Foundation nga maama okubeerawo okulaba ng'otwala obuvunaanyizibwa eri essibo kyaffe.
Me as a person, I was not ready for it. And I think if God has not revealed it to me, I wouldn't have loved it. Because I never dreamt of being a pastor. For sure, I was busy doing my own things. And I found myself that I must.
You must
Yes.
serve the Lord.
Yes.
Wow. Now, Pastor, for this journey as you've been serving, I know you have personal responsibility as a lady. You have to a certain husband, you have a family. How have you been in position to hold both your family life at the same time ministry life?
Yes. The only thing I can say is grace. First of all, by the way, normally God sees what we need, and He gives us what we need. before I started Jesus Foundation Ministry, I used to pray from Watoto Church.
Wow.
By then, I was a mother of 5. I'm a mother of 8.
Oh, wow, great.
Including twins.
Including twins now.
Yes, now. By then, I had 5 children. And I was staying in a place called Namagongo, Mbarwa, and the church was at Kazinga, Leyogerede. And for sure, by then we didn't have means of transport, we used to use public means. And I had 5 children.
You all have to carry them all to church.
So I had to carry them, all of them to church.
Very expensive.
It was expensive, even that from home to commune where we find the taxes was really very difficult. So
The family and the church.
The family and the church. So I conceived the 6th pregnancy when it grew up. It was difficult to carry these children and the heavy pregnancy at the same time. And for the last 2 months, I sat home. And then when I gave birth to twins. And now it becomes totally difficult to say that I will go to a total church. Now I have 5. Now I have twins. Those are 7.
Yourself, you are weak.
I sat at home. The fact that my children were used to the church, for them in the community there was a church which had just begun, like a year. And so they started just running towards just in the nearby. They kept on running, going there. They pray, they come back. I myself, I was waiting, looking for the means how I can make it to go back to Watoto Church. For them, they started going. And what happened is that after like a month, I said that why can't I see this church which these people normally go to? I followed my children. When I reached there, I found the church was very vibrant, very nice. And being a convenient place for me, I started sitting under that church. And it happened one day, they used to fellowship every day. And that service was called Evening Sacrifice. At every 3 p.m. And then I became very active because I love the word. I became very active in that service. And it happened one day. As I was preparing to go, I was breastfeeding my children, my twins. So I was not asleep, but I was half asleep, half awake. And I got it was a vision. And I saw myself standing on the pulpit of that church, and I was telling the congregation the words in John chapter 21 from verse 15, the words which Jesus was asking Peter, Peter, do you love me? Feed my lambs, feed my sheep, feed my sheep. I was telling the congregation. Inside me, when I got out from the vision, inside me I felt that maybe these people, somewhere, somehow, they have lost the morale of serving God. Maybe it is their message. Inside me, I said that when God gave me opportunity, I'll give him the message as God gave it to me. After 2 months, the senior pastor, it was in the Sunday service, she came, she said, Me, I'm no longer the pastor of this place. God has showed me the person who is going to live in this place. God is sending me to maybe. And that person is now.
First which now? The church where your children introduced you to.
Yeah.
Because your children,
Yes.
they are done introducing the church.
Yes.
You began a meaningful engagement,
Yes.
services.
Yes.
At a particular point,
Yes.
the senior pastor
Yes.
says, God has sent me somewhere.
Yes.
And I'm no longer pastor of this place.
Yes.
And they are appointing you.
Yes.
Yet already people were fellowshipping
Yes.
for some good time in the
Yes.
fellowship.
Yes. It was less than 2 months.
2 months of fellowship.
Yes. Only that it was everyday service makes it very long, but it was less than 2 months.
Hello,
Yes.
somebody following us. I told you, every pastor we meet to share with, they have a story that accompanies their ministry. Now is telling us for 2 months, and the senior pastor is saying, you know what, God is sending me somewhere, and you must stand here as the pastor for the flock. How was your feeling at that point when they are saying now you're the lead pastor?
I wasn't excited. I wasn't happy. But I saw responsibility.
But pastor, do you ever thought of being a pastor before?
No. In Watoto Church, the ministry I did was cell leader. I led the cell in our community. That is the ministry which I have ever done, bigger ministry.
You are served.
Yeah. So to be a senior pastor, it was beyond my understanding.
Not assistant.
Senior
pastor.
Yes.
2 months.
Yes. And immediately the woman left. I went home. My husband was still at Watoto Church. He was still congregating there. Those services were very powerful.
All right, our dear viewer, one more time I want to appreciate you. My name is Mkisa Jeremiah, as usual, Great Ideas Family Studios. We always find a way how to make you live an informed life. Today, I'm with the senior pastor for Jesus Foundation Ministry, and as we are sharing, as I told you earlier, every pastor you see, they have a story to tell that can either transform your life. And not many ministers are there, and God has called you to serve, and you asking yourself, how will I acknowledge that this is God that is really calling me into ministry? So as we are sharing with the senior pastor of Jesus Foundation Ministry, he will tell us how he found himself confirmed that this call was serious, and God himself speaking to her to go and join ministry. But as we went in for a short break, we were still looking towards the husband accepting her to serve and to bring in their tithes continuously to support the ministry. As we ended, you were sharing with the husband that God had given you a law to serve, and your life are now due utilities to pay. So, can we start from there? Whereby the husband now saying our tithes can support the ministry.
Yeah. By God's grace, we used to, by then we were tithing 150,000 shillings. As our tithing Watoto Church. And that is exactly what the lady was asking as the rent of the church.
So, the amount managed to pay as your tithe
Yes.
is the very amount that you had to pay as rent that the lady wanted.
Yes. Yes. We served God for 1 month in that church. The church was very good. It moved on well. There was a special grace in my house. The provision increased tremendously. That by the end of 1 month, we were able to put running water at church because we didn't have it. And that was the basic need at the church at that moment. 1 month. We were able to pay rent, we were able to pay water. We remained with some little money, which we gave the servants to buy soap, because we had other servants we were serving with.
Team you were working with.
Yes. And we are very happy. Me and my husband, we really saw that it was very successful.
Now, it's challenging. The way you are called
Yes.
is completely very, very different.
Yes.
The way we have been hearing from different ministers.
Yes.
Because a pastor will tell you, one time I saw a vision, I had a dream when I was pregnant, and God was sending me to go start ministry. Someone will say, one time God showed me a big number of people when they don't have a shepherd. So how do you confirm that really this is where God has called you to serve?
Yeah, later I realized there was a lot of visions I could get, but later I realized that first dream, the vision I got, of saying, Peter, do you love me more than this? Feed my lamb. I realized that was my calling. I realized it wasn't the message of the church. It was my calling to serve. Yeah. So later I got some more visions which were confirming, and some I have seen them happening, some I'm still waiting for them to happen, but I confirmed.
Wow. Now, Pastor, have you ever reached at a point and felt like giving up?
Yes. After 1 month, after doing all that, the owner of the place, who was renting us a place, raised up against us. The other one maybe went. This one is remaining. She's the landlord of the church.
Wow. Our viewers, as you see here, is just clear. Or following and supporting us. But I told you, as you keep viewing, go on, subscribe, give us a like, and don't forget to comment. It's always powerful that ministers always respond to your comments, and also don't forget to share this message with somebody else so that the gospel can reach as many people as possible. Yes, Pastor, we are at a point whereby rent. You and the landlord.
Landlord wake up in the morning. It was a Sunday. We went to church. We found herself when she sat in the pastor's chair. She announced herself, from today, God has said, I'm the senior pastor of this place.
So the landlord now is also now called. So he says now for today, I'm the senior pastor. How do you handle such kind of situation?
I asked God, and God told me to shift. And when He told me to shift, I asked Him where. He was not clear to me. He just told me in this Mbara, and you look for where there is a lot of springs of water. And I didn't know where there was a lot of springs of water. I looked around where there were pools of water, springs of water, I couldn't see. But one day as I was looking for the place of the church, I got a nearby school. I went there, they accepted us. I was with, when the woman announced herself, the church divided into two. There was a group which remained with her. There was a group which was on my side. That one which was on my side, I was looking for where to put them, to settle them. And then in the school, they gave us a place. I was with those ones who were with me. One evening, we paid the rent on that place of the school when they were singing. Early in the morning, the owner of the school called me alone when the other ones have gone. She said, for us, we are Catholics. I'm sorry we took your money, but we cannot give you the place for the church. For you, you overlook it. For us, we are Catholics.
Yes. So after receiving the money.
Yes.
One service.
Not one
Not
service.
even a service.
Not even a service.
The next